We are
Okay,
recording.
we are going to call this meeting to order, 7 p.m. Education and Human Services Subcommittee meeting, joint committee of the Town Council. Roll call. Councilor Ortiz,
Present.
Councilor Montigny,
Present.
Citizen Member Provost,
Present.
Citizen Member Torres,
Present.
and Councilor Rivas, present. We have a quorum. Item number 3, review and discuss the town manager's reappointment of Cheryl Cowett to the Southbridge Cultural Council for a term of 3 years from July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2027. Entertain a motion to recommend to town council for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I just recommend her reappointment. She served on the committee. She was recommended for reappointment, so support.
Any questions? Committee? Audience? All those in favor? Unanimous. Item number 4, review and discuss a recreation department transfer of $200 from account 001631-511700, salaries and wages permanent part-time, to account 001631-521000, natural gas. Entertain a motion to recommend to town council for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Manager?
Yes, so this, like, as in the previous meeting, we asked the departments to make sure they go through their budget and they allocate enough money to make sure they can cover the bills for the year. I did ask Mr. Brunel why he had such a balance in his part-time salaries from last year. He said he was unable to find staff for his summer program, and that's why he had this amount of money. He just showed me, and he's hired a bunch of individuals for this year's program, so he should be staffed this year, but it's simply to cover the last month's gas bill.
Any questions? Audience? The only thing in the supporting documents, it says 2,400 instead of 200.
No, it should be two.
Oh.
It should be two.
I have that other
You
one.
did the wrong paper.
Oh, I don't have that one. Unless it's behind. I'm missing that one. Okay. All right, that's it. All those in favor? Opposed?
I have it.
Unanimous. Item 5, review and discuss a recreation department transfer of $2,400 from account number 001631-511700, salaries and wages permanent part-time, to account 001631-511000, salaries and wages full-time. Entertain a motion to recommend to town council for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Manager?
So with this one and this, the individual, I wasn't here when they prepared the budget last year. There are certain years you have 26 pay periods, certain years you have 26.1. Some years you might even have the 27 pay periods. So he didn't budget correctly for the 26.1. Also, he didn't take into account any step increase when he did that. So I'm not sure if it got missed by the people that were putting together the budget, but this is his shortfall that he has for his pay periods for the remainder of this year.
Any questions, comments? And this was for his salary?
Just his,
His, okay. Okay, all those in favor? Opposed? Unanimous. Item 6, review and discuss community center transfer of $600 from account 001549-524000, repair and maintenance of building, to account 001-549-511000, salaries and wages. Entertain motion to recommend to town council for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Manager?
Yeah, thank you. So this one is simply just, it says right in there, we had the prior employee that retired, there just wasn't enough allocation throughout the whole fiscal year to make sure they allocated for her payouts plus Katie coming on board. So this is just the, now, as I said extensively in the other subcommittee, we've asked everybody to scrub their accounts, make sure that their payrolls were in line, to make sure we end up in the fiscal year in good standing. So that's the reason.
Any questions? Audience? Are those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Unanimous. Item number 7, review and discuss community center program for chair yoga for seniors by Charisse Kalis for the cost of $2,500, which will be for 50 weeks at $50 per class. Entertain a motion to recommend to town council for approval.
So moved. Second.
So Katie's here, I'll let her talk about the next 2 items. Those are programs that she puts forward at the community center. They're well attended, Katie's doing a great job down there. A lot of activity there, we're happy to see it going, and I know I get a lot of positive feedback from the programs that she provides there, but if anybody has any questions on the program itself, I'll let Katie answer.
Okay, so, I know speaking ahead, for both of these programs, they will be paid out of the formula grant that we get from the state for the senior center to provide programs, activities, supplies, whatever else it is that we need. For the chair yoga, last year I had asked for, when we first introduced it to the program when I started, we were only doing it twice a month. It has become it's extremely popular. The instructor has a lot to do with it too. She has her own following, and her first class was basically an SHS reunion. Like all the older retired teachers, so it was really cool to see them, but it's so popular. I get anywhere from 23 to 30 people a week for this one class. So I'd like to do it weekly now because, they want it. So that's what it comes down to. They want it's high in demand, it's very well liked, and actually get a decent amount of gentlemen that actually come to this class as well. So that's nice. So that's that.
Questions?
Thank you, Trish, for you. So the 2,500, where did that 2,500 come from?
The state.
So exactly right.
It's a grant. We get money per every year. We get $14 per senior in town, and that money is to use for whatever needs that we feel necessary at the center.
Any extra money for them for, I don't know how long they will sit there for like snack or lunch or something?
We could use stuff for snack and lunch and whatnot, but yeah, it's basically, I had reached out to the state earlier before. There used to be stipulations as to what the money could be used for, and then I think it was like around COVID time, they use it for whatever you feel is the best of the needs for the center.
Any other questions? Katie, I have 2 questions. What time is it on Tuesdays?
That right now is kind of up in the air because we've been doing, like right now, like going into summer, we have to change things up because now we have camps in there all day, and you're not going to yoga with 100+ kids in that building. So it's just, you yoga, you're not going to yoga with that many kids from ages 5 to 16 running around. So like in the summertime, we plan on, she's going to next week. The kids aren't there, so they'll be there at their regular 9:30 on Tuesday, and then she's going to discuss with them what works for them moving forward for the remainder of the summer, and then go back to normal come the fall.
Awesome. And I guess my other question is kind of for both item 7 and 8. I know that you're marketing in both English and Spanish. Have you added any other marketing?
They don't want to exercise. I have forced everything on them.
For the community in general?
Yes, I advertise it. I put it out there. I have 2 or 3 people that come for the regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. But I have thrown it out there, like when they're out there, hey, come on, let's go exercise. No, they want a bingo.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm just curious about other people in the community who don't go to the bingo.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, I do market. I do put it in. I've been doing the Chronicle in both English and Spanish. I'm waiting on my proofreading for next month to come out, but I put it in there. I put it online. It's on the town website.
And then our town website does have like a translation from multiple languages. Is that, I think that's accurate? Yes, okay. I was just curious about like Arabic. I know we're getting
Yeah.
a larger population of Arabic speaking people, so.
Katie also does Latino group. Like today they had Harrington Hospital come in and she had Mrs. Rios be the interpreter to stop the bleed. The other day we had the district attorney come in and he does a thing about scam over the internet and those kind of things. And Katie had him come back to do it for the Latino group, again having a translator there. And she did the same thing with a funeral director to come in to talk about pre-needs and the importance of telling your family what needs to happen. And that was actually a good program. And
That's awesome.
so Katie does try to include as much as she can. The Latino group, there's probably 5 or 6 of them going with us on Thursday to the trip to Newport, Rhode Island.
Awesome.
They're a great group of people.
You just like that they need you.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
It took me to bake back for lunch one day. It was like, wow.
Thank you. Any other questions? All those in favor? Opposed? Unanimous.
Gotcha.
Item number 8, review and discuss a community center program for a senior exercise program provided by 21 Day Firm program by Jennifer Reynolds for the cost of $50 a class that will be for 46 weeks, 3 times a week. Entertain a motion to recommend to town council for approval.
Second.
Same thing, Jen, she's been there they love her, she's been doing the classes at the center since the depot. From what I understand from people there, that about 20 years she's been doing these classes, they absolutely love her, they rave about her, and yeah, formula grant money to pay for the cost.
All right. Any questions?
Just a comment,
You can come.
Katie, don't know yet. But anyway, Katie, I just want to say you do a hell of a job. And I know in the early stages of the appointment, everything, again, another Southbridge appointment. And the success story behind her heart and soul is into what she does. And she worries about our elders on a daily basis. Just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Unanimous. Item number 9, adjournment.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Unanimous.